this is a very first for me. I was just saying in the Discord that I need some words today. It is 8:30 p.m. my time, and I still have not written today. It is Friday. I don't have plans because I'm a sad human being. Therefore, I'm gonna try and get some words done. And also, just this is a good motivation for me because I'm now live. Therefore, I don't have a choice but to put on, you know, an actual sprint and get some words. I do have some friends. Hello, friends. Hi, Anna. How you doing? Hello, Lynn. How's it going? Happy to see you guys here. And don't feel obligated to stay just to make me feel better because I said I was scared to stream for the first time alone. So it's okay. I'm not mad at anyone who's like, I have other things to do. I will be starting a sprint fairly soon, except that I just jumped into this without preparing at all. So I actually don't have a sprint ready and I need to get it ready. Hi, Violet. How's it going? All right. So I need to go into, bear with me. I'm going into my list of all my timers. There we go. Timers. There we are. And actually, since Violet is here, I'm going to pull up one from her. There we go. Let me share my screen. Anna, I'm finishing my last work emails of the week, so this is great. Amazing. Fantastic. And I'm going to be, I didn't even say, but I think it's pretty obvious. I need words in my nano project. So I'm good with my words as in like I'm 36K in, but I want to keep the momentum and I don't want to not write one day. So today I haven't written yet, which is why I want to write just 1,000 words before the event Writer Castle starts tomorrow. And that way I'll feel good about it. That's literally it. Staying because I need the motivation to, yay, motivation squad, we can do this. What are you guys working on? Let me know. And obviously, I know, Anna, you just said that you were working on last work emails, so fair enough. You are at work currently, no worries. But yeah, if you guys are working on anything interesting or on your nano project, let me know. Share screen. I know how to do this. I've done this before. Have I? Share, there we go. Full screen. That looks all right. And I will get started in 3, 2, 1. Hello. Boo. I don't actually think I shared the noise, so I think we might have been the only ones to hear that.
Oh, sorry. Well, I heard it, and I appreciate
How's
it.
it going? Welcome to my impromptu stream.
Thank you for allowing me to force myself into this stream.
Look, you said it yourself once. I think it was on one of your own streams where someone said, I can join. And I think it was Marta. And you were like, yeah, bitch, why not? And then you made it
Sure.
go in there.
It's probably Anne, though. Always sticking her nose in businesses.
I remember it was Marta because I remember she said something along the lines of, I'm in my PJ or something.
Oh, right.
You were
Yeah,
like-
yeah. I remember
And you
that.
were like, I don't care. You can come here. It's fine.
Yeah. Actually, I just want to hang with friends and write. So,
Exactly. Same. And I don't actually have plans today because at the moment I'm too overwhelmed to have plans both on Fridays and Saturdays. So Friday
relatable.
night. Yeah.
I have plans tomorrow, so that's my plans.
I know you have plans tomorrow. I'm joking. You're fine.
Oh,
I feel like this is the redemption that you wanted. You wanted to come onto one of my streams so that you could be like, see, I am there.
I care about you.
How did you
Yeah.
do? Were you writing in your cowboy second chance romance monster hunter book?
Sure was. I'm at 522 for the day, which isn't a whole lot, but
It's good.
I was also talking to Anne, so
Nice. Yeah, fair enough. Also, I do get distracted by messages. I managed to get about 562 words in this sprint.
slay.
I haven't written all day, so I feel like my hands are like, go, 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 go.
I'm writing this like kind of what's it called? Like a clue scene, like the first like mention of the villain, not the first mention, but the first like tangible clue of the villain. So
Ooh,
this is
interesting.
like
Is this around your midpoint, you said? Or
this is the tail end of my fun and games. Yeah, the next chapter is like the transition into the midpoint.
nice.
But I'm using like Bible quotes and drawings on walls and stuff because I want to set the culty vibe. So I'm literally on BibleGateway.com, just looking up quotes from Revelation and just
Nice.
seeing what I can scavenge into this creepy scene in this abandoned house in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I love that. That sounds perfect. I
Yeah.
love a good cult. I mean, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and I figured out some more things about my villain that I didn't know just by the quotes. So I'm like, that makes sense. That he would do that. So
Oh, I love it when things start to come together and you're like, I didn't realize I had set this up in my mind, but now that this comes in as a new thing, that makes perfect sense and it works with it.
yeah, my villain is known as like Demon King, so he's trying to open the gate to hell. And then I found this quote about like sitting on a white throne and like eternal life and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, his goal is eternal life, of course, because who doesn't want that?
I love that.
So
I love
yeah.
that. I'm currently writing a scene. I mean, the beginning of my scene is a bit boring, but I still had fun writing it because not much is happening. But my girl is about to get attacked again by zombies, but just in a different way this time, and at the school that she's studying at. So there's going to be like an attack from the actual cemetery that's on the school grounds. Because I'm pretty much basing it off my old office, which was in Fulham Palace. It's like an actual like palace that used to have bishops in it, and they have like there's like a cemetery out there. And like I remember having to leave late sometimes at night, and the official gates were closed, and we had to jump over another gate and then jump over the cemetery one. And it was like you come out of the cemetery onto the street, and people look at you like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my god, I love this. I'm just so excited for this project, Molly. You have no
Yeah.
idea. Well, I think you do because I keep telling you, but
Yes, but also I'm just excited that I'm actually writing it. That's my main thing right now. I don't even know if it's good. I don't even know if the project itself is any good. I'm just like, words are flowing, and that's all that matters.
yeah, I can feel like a mid-nano slump this week. It's definitely not been as easy as it was in the beginning, but I'm
Yeah.
still enjoying the story and the process. So I think overall a win, even though I'm not getting the word count so one again.
I think I can tell that the reason why I'm starting back into writing a bunch right now on Friday night, and I was struggling throughout the week, is I think it's been harder for me because my week was harder work-wise. And so I don't have the same energy as I did before after work to start like
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's why. I missed some comments as I was starting my sprint. So I'll just have a look. Where was I last? There we go. Violet said, I have given up. Okay, not really. But I had other things going on the last few days and I'm so behind. That's okay. I mean, even if you're behind, you're still writing probably more than you would usually because of the event, you know? So even people who are like, I've only got this many words and that's not the par that you're meant to be at, that's still more than usually they are at that stage in a month. So
Yeah, I'm like the same. Like I'm like, oh, I don't have like I'm not up to par with Nano. I'd only got 25,000 words. I'm still behind, but
25K is a lot though.
I'm like, I wrote 25K in 2 weeks. That's
Yes.
more than I've written this entire fucking year.
That's the thing you got to remind
So
yourself. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not 25K behind. I'm 25K ahead. It's how I'm trying to kind of
I like that.
compartmentalize it. Is that what
I
it's
like
called?
that
Is that a
positive
word?
attitude.
Yeah.
Hi
So,
Zainab, how's it going? How are you? And I like,
Slaynab.
oh my god, this time a pick is perfect for my project. Yes, I didn't even realize this, but you are writing Project Orbit 2, so that makes perfect
I
sense.
love the little vision boards she has
Yes, I
on her
love
Nano
it.
page.
And I love how it matches the two, like the two books are like, yeah, it fits perfectly. And Lynn said, I'll be working on trying to read edit 50k this month in my urban fantasy for Nano, but this fanfic idea in the back of my head keeps stealing my attention. I see.
Aye, aye,
Have you considered asking the tarot cards what you should do? Because
What I do.
I just rely on a decision that isn't actually mine if I just pull a tarot card. So
Yeah. That's how I decided to do Nano. I was like, well, the card demands it, so I got to do it.
yeah, you trusted the cards, and there you are. So
And here I am, 25K into some ridiculous culty Demon King story about gay cowboys.
that you are enjoying yourself greatly doing so.
Ah, it's so much fun. I can't wait to like start a new draft to make it a proper story.
Nice. Yeah. That's the thing as well, is I think after I'm done with it, I'm probably gonna leave mine alone for a little bit. Just so I forget about it. And when I reread it, I'll be like, oh, this was actually not too bad. Because otherwise I feel like I'm just gonna reread it and be like, this is trash, this is trash, this is trash.
Well, you went in with an outline, didn't you?
I did, but
Yeah. I just
I
went
didn't
in
say it
with,
was a good outline.
well,
However,
still an outline. I went in with like, 2 wishes and a dream or something.
two wishes in a tree.
Yeah.
I like that. Just vibes.
Just vibes. I was like, I'm gonna write gay cowboy story. I know nothing about the time period or the people or the plot, but it's day one and here we go.
I literally had not even read this comment in my head before I said just vibes, and it's literally what this comment is saying. I feel you though. I may or may not have a shiny new ID that I plan to work on after finishing Project Orbit. It's just vibes right now, though. Yeah, vibes are a good start.
Vibes have gotten me 25K that I don't hate.
Yes, exactly. And to be fair, like it is my first time starting with an outline, but I mean, it was vibes to start with. It was literally just like I have this shiny new idea in my head, and then I sat down and it was like 10 p.m. and I started writing it until like half past midnight. Like I was frantic. So
Crazy.
sometimes just vibes works perfectly. Hello, Wallace. How's it going? Zainab says 1 chapter down, 5 more until the end of this draft. Nice. Amazing. And Anna says, tell me where the sun is setting and I'm not even off work. Oh no.
Hi.
Daylight savings. I hate that. Do you know what? I feel like the worst thing about daytime savings is that my dog doesn't understand why I have to feed him an hour later. And I therefore need to tell the government that we can't have daytime savings anymore because
I think that's valid, to be fair.
Yeah. 25k in half a month is crazy amazing. I'm pleased if I can write 10k in a month. Same.
Yep. But that's like, I don't know. I've been enjoying Nano so much this year up until this point, with the whole incident. Yeah. So
The whole incident. But
the
yeah.
whole incident with the grooming and all that jazz.
But you have been enjoying it for the first time as well, right? Or did you do Nano another time?
I have done camps before and I won Nano
Yes.
in like 2010, but
Ooh.
that was like the first ever story I'd written. And it was just like, there was a lot of song lyrics that I just invented, like word paddings.
So
It was
you were like,
not
The
a proper
Hobbit?
draft.
Who? The Hobbit who? I'm just gonna make my own.
Well, it was like a zombie story, contemporary zombie story, like post-apocalyptic, not post-apocalyptic, but like post-outbreak story.
Love
And
that.
there wasn't really any need for songs. I was just like, okay, I need another 1,000 words today. I'm just
You know,
gonna.
there's a movie that is basically a zombie musical, right?
I did not know which one.
I've never watched it, but the trailer every time I've seen it looked hilarious. And I think it's Scottish. I'm not sure. but I'm sure it's a thing. It's like
Well, it's not like a full story, so. But it was called Dreamland. I remember.
it's called Anna and the Apocalypse. It's from 2017.
Oh.
Honestly, have a look. It's a zombie musical. Hi,
I'm not really
Lisa.
big on zombies, so I don't know why I was writing a zombie story, but
Actually, I used to love watching zombie movies when I was studying for school, like in university, because I always was like, there's zombies and they have to kill them or they die. It's very basic. I don't really have to watch this. I can study at the same time as there's stuff happening in the background.
yeah.
Hello, how's it going?
Hey, Lisa.
My cats were also very confused about the feeding schedule after the time changed, but they've adjusted now. Well, yes, but cats are smarter than dogs, so give him a minute, all right? Like, he's doing his best.
He's just a little puppy.
He's just a little puppy. My cat starts meowing for food at this usual time, and I don't have the heart to wait to give him food after an hour. Yeah, because the thing is also then we have to change back. So
Could you just push it like a half hour back or forward,
yeah,
depending on which time you are in, and
that
just
is
do that time the entire year?
we sort of do that a little bit because sometimes we're just like, oh, let's just feed him now because it'll just be easier. But the problem is that after we feed him, we have to walk him for the evening poop walk. So this is a fascinating topic to talk about on my stream. So yeah,
I'm
that's
very
why
interested in Edgar's schedule, so please just do elaborate.
you need to know about his schedule, Stig.
Yeah.
Also, Stig, I thought you said cams and thought you were confessing to being a cam boy.
Ugh, wish I was a cam boy.
I support you, but wow, did that feel off topic?
What did I say for cams?
Like nano camps, like
Oh, camp. Yeah. I've done
I think
camps.
so, right?
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
I did win one camp, but also you can set up the goal you want, right? I think I had set 30K at the time, and then after that, I failed all of the other ones.
I had a 25 camp last July when I went to writing retreat with Grape and Kitty and Jessica. And I think I wrote something like 30K. So 5K more than.
See? That's pretty amazing. And we're only 17th of November, and you're still writing. And
Still writing, but I'm going away this weekend and I'm working next weekend. So the days to catch up
during
are.
the week, and you can always set yourself a softer goal than Nano if you're like, I just want to know that I've won a softer goal, because then in your mind you've not failed Nano, you know?
Well, the way I'm thinking about it, I haven't failed anyway because I got 25K in a story I like. So all in all, it's good. And I do have like Monday off, and then I have a random Thursday off. I think I have the last day of November off.
Nice.
So
yeah, you can definitely you could catch up as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm only a day behind, so it's like
that's nothing. Yeah, you can definitely catch up because again, if you split it in all the days that we have remaining.
Yeah. And then I'm traveling for this weekend, but I'm traveling by boat, so you can sit and type on the boat for like 2 hours. So
on a boat?
I won't.
Oh, not train writing, but boat writing this time.
Boat writing, yeah. I'm taking the boat to this big city and my friend's birthday party. They have like little tables you can sit and write at. So that's my goal, to get like some words. And so I'm not going to get 0 words, but I'm probably not going to get like a full word count. But words are words.
Yeah, to be fair, whenever I'm on the train and try to do some train writing, it goes quite well because I have nothing else to do.
Oh, I love just booking a first class ticket with like the spacious big tables and like a little charge station and like free coffee and free hot chocolates. And just
but like so whenever when you travel within England, you don't get that much even from the first
I
class.
do the Edinburgh line a lot when I'm in England. That's the one I take to my friends. They live in the Midlands, so I do the Edinburgh lines, and then switch to some kind of local bougie unbougie train. Some really
so like,
noisy old-timey train, but like the Edinburgh line is pretty good.
Whenever I've traveled to not that far places, so Oxford or Cambridge, or I have a friend who lives in Portsmouth, so when I've traveled that way, it's not that long. It's more like 1-2 hours long or something like that. So usually first class is not that different from standard. And the problem is, at the moment, there's been problems with the trains so many times in a row that they often end up having to scrap first class anyway. and scrapbook tickets that, you know, like are seated because there's too many people who need to get on the train because they've cancelled one before or the one after or whatever. And so it's like, okay, so I paid for nothing and then I'm now going to have to ask to be paid back. So what's the point?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. But Eurostar, I always get standard premiere because you get food and wine and stuff. And
I have a dream to take the train from London and then up to Edinburgh, and there's like a little circle you can do up there, I think,
yeah.
and just like do some writing, and I don't know. That'd be a
Yes.
nice
I
writing
mean,
retreat.
if you plan on
Oh,
doing that,
let's make it at a retreat.
hit me up because I mean, I do have still friends in Edinburgh and I haven't been this year. I went back last year and I did the train night trip, you know, like the night couchette trains, and it was really freaking nice. I mean, it's a bit expensive for what it is, but then you wake up and you have this view of, you know, the hills and stuff, and you're like, oh my god, this is worth it just for that. And I'm not a morning person. You know, I'm not a morning girly. And it was 6 a.m. and I was happy to be up.
Oh, that's
Never again, probably.
yeah. Also, like especially especially during COVID, all the sleeping compartment trains were just single tickets only because you couldn't have multiple people. So when you booked, because usually you have to share, at least in Norway, there's like 2 bunks, so you have to share a sleeping compartment with.
Yeah, I didn't have to share. I basically it was
you
a bunk for 2 people, but I didn't have to share with anyone. Booked for one.
Yeah.
You book a
So I think
cabin.
you can book it for yourself, or you can just book the bed and then you can share, and it's cheaper basically.
Yeah, I don't think they do that on the trains in England, but I might be wrong.
So I had one of those, just sitting and writing, and I got so many words, and I just love train writing. But let's do like a train retreat.
A train retreat. We just go on trains. Have you seen those really expensive trains that are like the Orient Express and stuff? You know, like the ones that are
I would love to take
so
the Orient.
fancy and are like 3-4K per person. Like
Yeah.
my dream. My dream.
what,
When
like-
I'm rich.
Yeah, but like what an experience to like do the Oriental Express or something like that.
That would be amazing. Also, there was a question about which zombie movie it is that I was talking about. This is the one. I've just typed it so that you can find it easily, I think. Anna and the Apocalypse. And I did not know that Zombie 2018 is also a zombie musical. Apparently, it's been done more than once, which makes it a genre, I guess. I'm alright, just anxious, taking a break for a bit before Michael's write-a-thon tomorrow. Yes, fair. Camps.
Yeah, camps, not camps.
Not camps. And came into stream about when you said that. Okay, fair enough.
Back in my camboy days. Well, I was on MySpace, so I guess basically a camboy then.
Yeah, fair enough. MySpace. I'm 4 days ahead in Nano Amazing as of today for my time goal.
Slay.
That's fantastic. First class, no, I'm too poor. The German trains are so crowded, not good for writing. I write on the trains here in Luxembourg sometimes. They are nice and free. That's amazing. I didn't know they were free. That's pretty good.
Well, when you book in Norway, first class, or like it's not called first class, or like comfort or something.
Yeah.
Then you have like an assigned table and assigned seat with good leg space. So
yeah, so the Eurostar, to be fair, I find it's worth to get standard premier, which is like business class essentially, because you pay a bit more. Often if you take your tickets quite late, the basic ones are expensive enough that you're like, it's just a slight jump between the two anyway. You get food. You can book an individual seat so you don't have anyone next to you, and that's the main reason I book it. And you get wine. However, first class is absolutely not worth it because it's essentially 500 quid for a return, and you don't have a choice. You have to book the 2 ways as well. You can't just book one way, and all you get is like your food is warm instead of a cold meal, and you can get champagne instead of just wine, and you can skip the queue, and you have, and like that's it. I'm just trying to think.
I mean, we're all going on the same train anyway, so
yeah, it's just 2 hours. That's the thing. It's just for 2 hours. If it was like 4 hours or 5, I'd be like, okay, I can see why. But for 2 hours, I don't get it. Yeah. Anna says, I think I'm going to the UK in January 2025. Probably with all these friends. And yes.
Let's put it in the books. Do like a circle of England on train.
I'm literally going to put this in my diary. I'm actually going to put this in my diary. So you better remember what you said, Anna.
I'm holding you to your word.
Should we do another sprint and try to get
Yes. I got words to churn out.
Same. I'd like to, even if I just do one more sprint, then at least I'll have reached my 1,000 words for the day that I wanted. But I'd like to do maybe 2 more and then call it a day. something like
Works for
that.
me. Let's see how far behind I am. It's the 17th today, and I'm at
Yes.
25,327. Let me just see how many words I need.
Yeah, don't worry,
25,
I'm just
23, 7.
preparing the timer. I will be using. Don't worry, we're not doing an hour long.
Yeah, I'm 5K behind, so it's a touch and go situation.
Fair. 5K behind is not too bad, to be honest. But I guess
mean,
the
there's
problem is that you're not there this weekend to write. That's the only.
yeah, and I don't really have any catch up time either because all my weekends are taken, and I'm so tired during work week, so it's a struggle
Yeah.
to write. And I can't drink coffee because if I drink coffee afternoon, I can't sleep at night, and then I
Yeah.
just get tired the next day, and it's a whole situation.
Yeah. No, I get it. I feel like at the moment I'm not tired like physically, but I'm just mentally, I don't have the motivation after work. I feel like I've used too much of my brain cells during work. So the words are not
How many
worthy.
words are you at? 36K? Oh, big slay.
Yes. But I still want to finish. That's the thing. It's like I don't want to be like, oh, good enough, and then stop. I'm because at some point I'm like, well, now that I've gotten this far, I have to win it.
I think that's a good motivation.
Yes. All right. 35 minutes good for you. I feel like that gives me 5 minutes to go get more drinks and everything, and then
Works for me.
perfect. Let's go. Not forgetting to unmute myself.
Helps.
Yeah, how's it going? How did this round go for you?
I picked an outfit for tomorrow's festivities, so that is done. Yeah, I had to choose between tie or bow tie. It was a whole ordeal.
Are you going with bow tie or are you going with tie?
No, I didn't really have any bow ties that matched the vest I'm wearing, so my conclusion is that I need to buy more bow ties.
Absolutely.
Or different colored vests. There was a time in my life where I thought I would dress like a hobbit for the rest of my life. I have not yet done that, but I feel like just an
It can still
embroidered,
happen. It can still
an
happen.
embroidered vest. Yeah, I think that'd be sweet.
Yes.
But in terms of words, I'm at 680 for the day.
That's very good.
Yeah.
How many do you need today to be like on par with your day?
Girly pop, let me tell you. 1898.
That's not too bad. That's not that much more than the normal nano par.
Well, hickory dickory dock, the mouse went up the clock, and the clock is 11 p.m.
That's true. It is late for you, actually. If you need to jump out and go to bed, let me know. And obviously, you
No. I'm staying to the bitter end.
till the bitter end. But it's so late for you. You're gonna survive.
I'll be fine. My boat rather doesn't leave until 8 o'clock. So
All right, that's not too bad. Depends if you
Yeah.
have to travel far to get to the boat or not.
literally a 3-minute walk.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's fine.
I did a size queen one. I got 800 words.
Slay Marlene.
So I'm at 1300 for this stream. So I'm feeling good about it.
This was a good call.
A lot of it is dialogue, to be fair, and I do write dialogue a lot faster than I write descriptions, I think, because I gotta think less when it comes to dialogue. So that went pretty quickly, and I'm now jumping into another POV.
Is it Siegfried?
No, I've already done 2 Siegfried POVs, so now I'm trying to make sure I have 2 of each, so that it's balanced, like of the knights. So I have Kay, who's like the flirty one. He's not met her yet, and he's about to meet her for the first time. So
40k in. Wow, that's
yes, it's gonna be a slow burn / a really long book, probably more likely.
I mean, that's your style, isn't it?
I am an overwriter. But to be fair, graduation is like the chapter after, and that's when she meets them all officially, and officially takes up her faction, which because she's going to be.
I literally just finished the fun and game beats, so I get to start my midpoint.
Amazing.
Yep.
How exciting.
I'm gonna kill a lot of people in it, so it'll be fun.
Do you know what? It's horrible to say, but that sounds like so much fun, because I feel like writing that is so much fun. But yeah.
Well, so far they've been traveling with this troop of soldiers into this wilderness area, and I need them to be alone and isolated. So the easiest way is to just kill off all the soldiers, so they have to,
You're that guy on a TV show like Game of Thrones that's just like, should we just kill them? Like, that's expected.
But I feel like it's different because Game of Thrones kills like main characters for the shock value and not for the story.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't killed a main character yet, just like characters designed to die, basically, and then unscripted.
Yes. Although your plot, to me, like every time you talk about it, I get a bit of supernatural vibes, but set in a Western setting. So you could kill some people and then they come back to life, because that's very supernatural to do.
That is fair, but that's one of my least favorite things about Supernatural, how death didn't really have any consequences.
I kind of feel that. But also, I hate it because it only worked for certain people, and then for the characters you really wanted to work it for, then you knew it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I think like Game of Thrones, a show like Game of Thrones, that in the books there are resurrections before. Well, I guess this is a spoiler for Jon Snow. Or, like,
I've read the books, so yeah, don't worry. But
yeah, so like the whole Lady Stoneheart plotline.
Game of Thrones is from like 10 years ago now. You can't make this a spoiler anymore. It's
then.
so old now.
Yeah, because like all the resurrections that happens before Jon Snow, I like how they did it in the show where they left them out. So when you first get a resurrection, it makes sense and it has like impact.
And it happens at like he dies at the end of a season and comes back at the beginning of another season. So like 4 whole like summer of waiting or whatever it was that people were waiting between the 2 seasons, no one knew, and everyone was just like, "Does he come back? Like he has to come back." It was so funny.
I think people were pretty certain in the fact that he
Yeah,
was
but there were
coming back.
still it was still back in the day when people were respecting not giving spoilers from the books to people who hadn't read them. But yeah.
Yeah.
People expected. Phoebe arrived. Hello, how's it going?
Hey, Phoebes.
And Anna said that she is now in her post-work stomp.
That's hot.
Does that mean like you're walking from work now? Is that what you're saying?
Does she work from home?
Or yeah, are you working from home? Or do you mean like as in
I
like
think it's like
a walk to, I don't know.
a hot girl stomp around the hood, maybe.
Okay. Or you like, because the word stomp in my head, but that's maybe because I don't know why outside of the context, the word stomp makes me think, oh, you're stomping like you're angry. So like, are you angry about work?
I mean, I would be too if I worked past sundown.
Fair. Also, we've got a Nikki
Hey,
in
Nikki.
chat. Hello, how's it going? Slate, hi, how are you? What festivities?
My friend's birthday party that I'm going to this weekend.
I was like, what's that about? Is this about one of our books? No, it's about
My
literally
outfit.
real life, actual real life. Phoebe says, not me actually expecting grape because I didn't read the Steeg name tag. Yeah, your picture is still
so
great.
sorry to disappoint you. I don't know why. It's because I'm on the Troublemaker account. So like, for some reason, the grape picture is like the ipso facto picture for the grape for the Troublemaker account. So you have to like actively change it every time you go on the stream, and you don't want to be grape. But I'm like, I'm fine as grape.
I love that. But also, grape already streamed today. She's probably thinking I'm done with it. But fair enough. I did register myself for 3 different streams during the write-a-thon for Sunday,
wow.
and I didn't realize they're all in a row actually. So I'm gonna have like a full afternoon of just writing.
Sounds wonderful.
I am excited for it, to be fair, because now that I know,
you only have 15k to go, and then like you're done. That is meant to be.
I gotta like not say this, but also I keep thinking like, what if I tried to finish it during the write-a-thon? No, there's no way.
Le gasp.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. Well, Kate has written like 70k in her Nano project so far, so
no one should ever compare themselves to Katie again.
No, and also she's like
I think it is rewriting, but yeah.
She's rewriting, yeah. And like we have to come up with brand new words for every word we make.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah. I'm not reusing anything. Nicole says, or Nikki, sorry, says 135 words right before I came in here. Amazing. In
Good
case
job.
everyone wants to know about my goofy, cool nickname, the Troublemakers gave me that nickname the other day in their live stream, Nikki Slay. Nice. It's a perfect nickname.
It's a perfect nickname. It's to differentiate her from Nikki.
Yes. Yes. But also I just feel like I just look at people's profile pictures and, you know.
Me too. I don't really register names. So when people change profile pictures,
that confuses the hell out of me. I think, Anna, you're getting called out here because that is new.
Yes. Let's call out Anna. Let's do it.
She's walking probably from somewhere. No, I don't know. But yeah.
Who are you running from, Anna? Yourself?
Work. I would do the same. I also run from work if I can.
I saunter from work.
Do you want us to get soon into another sprint so that you can actually head to bed after this? I don't really know if you're planning on.
I'm not planning to go to bed anytime soon. I still have a lot of packing to do and just unwinding. So I'm here for the whole stay. Nothing but a stay, so help me God.
Fair. I was gonna get us a slightly shorter one this time around. I mean, 25 minutes. Just that's what I mean by shorter. It's not that much shorter. Yes, agreed that Anna's pick is nice. I cannot hate. I actually really like it because she's wearing something orange, which matches the fact that every time she puts a heart in the chat, it's orange. So you gotta have a brand.
She's nothing if not branded. Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, I think I'll do one more sprint and then I'll probably call it a day because I feel good about the progress I've done so far. And I'm probably going to do more thinking about this scene rather than full-on writing now that I can afford it. Mostly because it's a POV I'm not used to yet. So I just need to make sure that I have the right tone of voice and all that.
Gotcha.
It is a very good nickname, Nikki Slay. Yeah, it's perfect. All right, I shall share screen. This one. I just figured
Cute.
my first timer I used was Violet, and then I used one from Jess, and now I've got one from Laura. The trifecta of timers.
The gang's all here.
There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's go. I love that it says you've got this.
But we do got this, Malin.
We do got this. How did you do?
A lot of that time went into looking at maps of Wyoming from 1881, figuring out where the heck I'm going.
Nice.
And
Nice.
I've
Oh my
also
god.
written a part that doesn't like match up with the 1881 map. So I'm like, ugh.
Please tell me you're going to include an actual map of Wyoming at like the beginning of your book when you finished it, and just like the little path that they take or something.
Oh, I might do that. But I might change the state entirely because I'm not sure this fits the vibes of what I need. But
You gotta
for a
change
draft,
the state. But I thought we established that Wyoming was the perfect state to have a Hellgate in.
it is, but there's no like, I don't know, the lore does not add up for what I want to. So I might have to just invent like an imaginary place in Wyoming. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm of the school of people who tend to take a real place but then make up fake places inside that real place. I'd rather do that than have like real names of, I don't know. Like for instance, the school where my character studies, it is based in my head on a real place so that I can picture it in my head and know what it looks like. But other than that, it's named something else and it's different, and I don't want it to be
Well, I
somewhere.
made some changes, like the original town where the story starts. That's fake, but I don't know. Maybe I should just I'll just do something because it doesn't really add up either with what I'm going for. It's just yep.
I feel like
just-
sometimes, yeah, movies get away with it so much easier when they're like, oh, and then they just travel from this point to this point, and it takes them like 20 minutes, and it's like that's like a 2 hours drive. But in books, it's like a lot harder to do. Like you sort of have to think it through and actually come up with something realistic.
Yeah, and then I'm writing about this nor'easter that hits the group, so they have to find shelter for the midpoint, and I'm like, does nor'easters even happen in Wyoming? But I don't know. I'm just gonna write and have fun, and then I'll just have to deconstruct.
These are all questions for future Stieg, for revising
Yeah.
Stieg. Nice.
So right now, a nor'easter is hitting them, and they're heading for this imaginary fort in the middle of nowhere, ready for a demonic battle.
Exciting. I managed to get to 2,000 words, so I think I got about 700 or so.
Big slay.
So I've got 38k now to start the weekend with for the write-a-thon. So again, I'm not saying I could do it, but maybe 12k I could do it. I don't know. We'll have to
Do you have
see.
any other plans this weekend?
I do have plans tomorrow, as in like in the evening, and I usually do also the morning walk with Edgar at the park, and that's like the full morning because we go quite far and we enjoy like having like two hours there. But so tomorrow's a bit busy, but I also have all of my Sunday free to do only writing.
Well, I believe in you, Mullen. I believe in you.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm also finally getting to an exciting spot where the zombies are attacking. So yeah, I feel like I say this every week now. The zombies attack again.
And my demons are attacking. What are we writing?
Right? I love that for us. I like that Lisa said, do you just look for the little L for me? Because
honestly, I do.
I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I keep considering adding a profile picture, but I don't have an updated like photo of my face that looks good. You don't have to use a photo of your face though. A lot of people use something else, like a picture of a flower or a picture
and
of
they use as an avatar, so
yeah, you can use an avatar. You can use a cool picture you found online. You can use a picture of
emojis.
a dog or cat or an emoji. You just want the version emoji. That's it. You can have that.
This is
Yeah,
so easy, babes.
you can have that, or you can go with. I do love this profile picture of Andy's because it's so cute. Like that's
It's
such a
very
nice
cute.
drawing. It's adorable. I love it. And also hello and happy lurking, and thank you for leaving on for watch time. Phoebe said, "Not gonna lie, I just watch YouTube." That's fair. That's fair.
I like that you don't go on internet and tell lies, Phoebe.
I also feel like sometimes I need to catch up on my YouTube watching because I've got like for instance, I have Katie Anslater's video open, but I haven't watched it yet. So I saved the videos that I need to catch up on.
Fair enough.
Nikki said, I got 123 words. Nice. Very nice. And Lisa says, only thing I did that sprint was order some acne patches and be anxious and try to figure out why I was anxious. Are
Life.
these the little star ones, like the cute little star ones that you put on like a pimple and then it like dries it? Because they're really cute. But I've never had any. Also, maybe because I'm 32, so I don't actually wear acne patches anymore. But I wish I had those when I was younger, to be fair. I'm going to be honest, I want to show my face. I want all of you to know what I look like.
I do know what you look like, Lisa. We have FaceTimed.
I was there for like a whole of 10 minutes or so at some point when there was like rat
Face.
you know, like the rat chat thing. And I think you showed your face, Lisa. I might be wrong, but I feel like you did. I think. Anyway, I just need 2,746 more words today.
I love the jest.
Yeah, but like, what time is it for you, Nikki? Because for me, it's the end of the day. It's 10:30. For Stieg, it's 11:30. But if for you it's like midday, you could do it. You could definitely do that. So yeah.
Nikki is accidentally from Australia, so it's like 6 in the morning.
Is she really?
I have no clue. I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I do I have a friend who lives in New Zealand, and every now and then I message her at like 9 p.m. and I'm like, what's up? She's like, it's 9 a.m. for me. And I'm like, it's 9 p.m. for me. Which always cracks me up for no reason except time zones. So yeah, I think I'm gonna probably stop sprinting now. I've got enough for the day. How are you feeling about where you're at?
I still have 700, 800, 900 words to get, so I'm going to continue into the wee hours of the night.
Into the wee hours of the night.
Might just pull an all-nighter and see if I can catch up. Not really. I'm too old
You
for that.
need to catch your boat tomorrow, though. You can't miss that.
Yeah.
How often does the boat come if you were to miss it?
Once a day.
Well, you really need to fucking catch it then.
I do.
Okay, fair enough. Well, 5:35 p.m. is not too bad. You could still do it.
I believe in you, Nikki.
Yeah, it's the end of the workday. You know, you could do it. I don't know whether you have a regular workday or not, but yes. I just have adult acne, the same idea, except I just straight up bought the blister ones because they are bigger and a girly is early and a swath of scarring. Fair enough. Yeah, but I like the little star-shaped ones just because they're cute. No other reason. And also because I'm very influenced by ads and I see them all the time. So
I mean, Grapes use them, so that's all the endorsement I need.
I just see them a lot like on TikTok or stuff. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people using them and I'm so easily influenced. North Carolina. Okay, cool. I'm originally from Long Island, New York. Very nice.
So is Mars, I think. Or
Possible. I don't know.
Yeah. Nope, New Jersey. Never mind.
I tend to forget places people are from. I sort of know their time zones, but I don't always know what exactly.
I'm from Norway.
I do know that you're from Norway, to be fair. Okay. You're one of the few people that I will remember for sure.
I'm so honored.
Are you going to stream too, Stieg? Are you going to start a stream?
I don't think so. I'm just going to hunker down on the couch and tappy, tappy, tappy.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, I will say goodbye to our friends. Thank you guys for coming because that was really sweet of you to support my last minute freaking decision. And Stieg, thank you for co-hosting with me last minute as well.
Anytime, Olin. Literally, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call and I'll be there. I'll be there. You got a friend.
I love that. And I will probably do this again at some point.
It's fun, right? It's very addictive. As someone who does like 4 streams a week,
yeah,
I don't mind it.
I feel like it was nice to just spontaneously go like, I'll go, and then people are actually watching me. I was expecting 2 watchers. I have 8. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Pop quiz, where am I from? I generally don't know. Like I said, I forget that kind of stuff all the time.
Oh, you just moved though.
Then it is a trick question.
But where is the home state? I couldn't tell you.
And Phoebe says bye-bye. Bye,
Au revoir,
guys.
Phoebe.
Bye.
Boulangerie baguette.